Hi, my name is Max. Today is November 6th, 2025, and it has been 9 days since I broke up with my girlfriend. So today, I kind of had a breakthrough, but I'll get to that later. When I woke up today, I dreamt about her again, and I just sat in my bed for an hour, and I was just scrolling. I just missed her because during weekends we would just stay on call in the mornings and then just do our own things and then talk whenever we were bored. So I'm still getting used to that. Besides that, I went on a walk today. That was kind of nice. I was just I talked out loud to myself and I recorded voice memos. It was honestly just to get my thoughts out, similar to this. I feel like journaling really helps me reflect on how I've grown and my shifting perspective. But I also want to look back in a few, or in the future, if that's a few months or a year or so. But yeah, I was just recording myself. I walked for 30 minutes and then I didn't really do anything. I was watching Stranger Things because season 5 comes out soon, and so I'm trying to catch up with that. But a lot of the time I was just thinking about her. I was just I miss you, and then I would try and look on her socials, but it was hard. I would text my friends, but I know I'm being really annoying to them because I keep texting. That's the only thing I text them about. So I've been trying to get better with just writing in messages or writing it to ChatGPT, which kind of sounds crazy, but he gives me some advice. I think I am gonna keep no contact even when I do receive the hoodie. I mean, maybe if she texts me, she's like, hey, did you get the hoodie? Then I'll be like, yeah, I got it. And then I'll see how she is. But, still in the future. So how I'm feeling when I do get it is how I'll respond. I had an eye doctor appointment today. I'm gonna get contacts, I think, in a few weeks. So that's nice. I'm getting my license in January, so I'm gonna start driving, but I have to wear my glasses all the time whenever I'm driving. So with contacts, I won't have to carry my glasses around if I drive to the gym or whatever. Besides that, I went to my family's house today, my aunt and uncle. It was nice to just be in the present and play with my baby cousins. I told my uncle about the situation and he helped me out. I said if she were to apologize, I would take her back, but he said I just have to be careful, and I feel I know what I'm doing. A lot of people that I've told about our situation, they don't really understand her how I understand her. And I know that sounds kind of corny, but I feel I understand her on a deeper level, and I know she wouldn't hurt me like that. Especially since she said she wanted to focus on herself. I feel it was just that she got caught up in the moment. So yeah, I spent a few hours there, and then I got back home and I played with my friends on Fortnite for around 2 hours. That was pretty fun. And this is where I'm my little breakthrough. I realize what she means now by me being attached. So when we were in a relationship, she was basically my entire life. Like outside of school and the gym, she would take up all my free time. And now I realize her perspective on it and how it's not really healthy, because I'd be hanging out with my friends a lot before we got into a relationship. I would like play games with them or just hang out with them, just call them. And then once we got in a relationship, I kind of lost connections with them, or like I wouldn't really reach out because I would be calling her instead. But now that we're out of relationship again and I'm like trying to reach out to my friends, I realized like, oh, I missed out on this entire experience while I was in a relationship with her. I understand why she was upset that I was attached, because she wasn't able to experience playing with her friends as much, since for like around a year we would like only call each other and no one else. So I feel like I understand her perspective now, and it really wasn't fair of me to constrict her like that. But like I said before, I've been reaching out to my friends a lot, trying to like reconnect with some that I haven't talked to in a while. Tomorrow I'm supposed to hang out with one. Then on Saturday, my mom is gonna take me to the mall, so I'll see who wants to go with me. And I have a lot of people I'm gonna play video games with, so I'm excited for that. But that's one takeaway from this relationship. It's that to have a healthy relationship is you have the relationship, and then you also have like your own life. Your entire life doesn't revolve around that person, because that's just unhealthy. So I feel like if we ever were to get back together, I would tell her like, I'm gonna be more, not distant, but like I won't be like on you 24/7. So that was just one thing I was thinking about today. I did look at her Spotify today, though. I know yesterday I said like my letter was like my way of saying farewell and like putting her in the past, but I don't know why. But I saw she started following her new boyfriend, and that like really upset me. So I blocked her on Spotify, and checking her socials doesn't really do me any good. It just like reopens the wound. So really, I'm just gonna play the long game and do no contact. I'm gonna wait for her to contact me first and see how she wants to respond, if she just wants to be friends again, or what the situation's gonna be. I feel like I won't text her with, oh my gosh, I'm having deja vu. I'm not sure if I talked about this already. With the hoodie, I'll wait for her to text me, and yeah, we'll go from there, because I don't want to be the one reaching out. I mean, maybe I could just say a quick thank you, but like I think it's better if I do no contact and give her time, because I really feel like a break is what I needed to realize all the changes in my life that I need to make, and like what I was doing wrong. So yeah, I hope she realizes too. And I was also researching rebound relationships today, and people said it usually lasts like a couple of weeks to a few months. So I'm not gonna pressure her by saying, oh, I learned this and this and this, because I know like she's still like riding that high of being in a relationship. So I'm just gonna give her time to come back to me, and just be patient. Really, just focus on myself for now. Focus on my new hobbies, the gym, school, being with my friends. There's a lot more to life besides being in a relationship, and I think that's a big thing I learned from this breakup. So yeah, today wasn't that bad. Hopefully, I know I talked about a few days ago like those happy moments coming back, and like playing with my friends, that took my mind off things, and being with my family, that also took my mind off it. So I think just socializing more and like going outside my bubble of I guess being more extroverted, that will help me kind of move on. But yeah, I guess move on. I was gonna say wait for her, but I don't really want to wait for her, because I know if I wait for her and I don't change, then she probably won't take me back. But like, I'm gonna grow for myself, you know, because if I grow for her, then if I'm like, can we get back together, and she says no, then I'm gonna feel like all the growth I did was pointless. But if I grow for myself, then even if she does say no and she wants to stay in that relationship with her boy best friend, then at least I changed for the better and grew and learned a lot. So it's a win-win. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Not that much of a rant. And there's one video with like 15 views now, which is pretty good. I'm just gonna keep at it, keep you guys posted, and yeah. I'm so awkward, sorry. Alright, I'll post tomorrow.